Richard, you know, for pay-per-views, we've only used Mayweather-Pacquiao. I've always seen that. You're talking about Adrien Broner being a pay-per-view star. Are you doing that pay-per-view expecting great results, or is that a way to kind of test out the market with him as far
Well,
as the
I think Adrien Broner is ready to be a pay-per-view star. You look like a Juan Manuel Marquez, who is a great fighter and a big fan of his, but he's relatively flat. You know, we did many of the Juan Manuel Marquez fights. You know, those pay-per-views do 200,000 homes, things like that. And he's sort of like capped. You know, so he's a great fighter, and I want to take anything away from him, but in order to be a pay-per-view star, you need more than skills and more than talent. You need to be a self-promoter, because the promoter alone can't do it. You need to have a fighter who is willing to engage. You saw that with Oscar as well. I mean, Oscar was tireless self-promoting himself and doing things, and if you just fight and then you go and hide, and then you come again and fight, it's difficult to develop a pay-per-view star. I think with Adrien you have that. With Adrien you have all these ingredients. Frankly, I think with Adrien you have all these ingredients to a point where you can the only other guy I see today who has those ingredients is obviously Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez because of different reasons. Canelo Alvarez has the masses behind him because the Mexicans, as we all know, are very passionate about boxing, and they all are behind. Mexico is behind Canelo Alvarez.
Do you stack an undercard like a Broner Maidana card, like in Action Heroes, what you did with Morales Maidana, where you put a lot of competitive fights and make it a good buy? And is that a lower price pay-per-view? Is that like a? Well,
yeah, I think it probably is a lower price pay-per-view, and I do believe in delivering a great meal and not just a great main course, because you know, when you go to a restaurant and you order an appetizer and you have like a shit appetizer, it ruins your appetite, and you're like, oh fuck, you know, I'm never gonna go back to this restaurant. And so the same is here, you know, in boxing. If you have people pay the pay-per-view price and they want to see great fights, But some of the